Has the Bombshell Nurse always been so fashionable?
Well, did you think I was fashionable when we started dating?
Yeah, big time.
I have always loved fashion. I have always loved fashion. I think in a more simple way than people tend to think with couture and all the brand names that I am just learning now in my 50s. I started loving fashion as a kid. We always had to wear our very best to church. So I grew up going to church every Sunday in a dress and, the right shoes and carrying a little purse and gloves sometimes. My biggest influence on fashion has been my mother. My mother is extremely fashionable. We did not have a lot growing up. We were very middle class, but what we had, we did our best to take care of. And you can do a lot with a little if you have fashion sense. And that is what my mother taught me. And in fact, even wearing her earrings, she has given me, different things over the years. And I put on these purple earrings to go with my purple dress. They were hers. She loved them. She wore actually her favorite color is purple. So she had a lot of that. My father was also fashionable. He got that from his father. He would tell me, yeah, my dad always wore cufflinks and that sort of thing when he would dress up. And my father did as well. He always looked great. He did his best. Even though he worked in a grocery store his whole life, when he dressed as well as he could, and it was always very well put together. And I think that's what I have done. I go just your classic styles. I do like to, stretch the limits some, and definitely as I've aged, I really have stretched the limits of what people think maybe I should be wearing, but I don't care. I wear what I want, and I want to inspire other people to wear what they want and feel comfortable in. I really did like fashion. You posed that to me. Even in high school, I wore dresses and skirts and, blouses, jewelry to school. That was a little more the thing for my age group, but I did like it. And a comment that my principal made to my mother has stuck with me for years, saying that he thought I was a very well-dressed lady in school, which is funny to call, a 15, 16-year-old kid. But I really did like it. Going on as you age and go through different things in life, when I was a mother, I still am a mother, but in those early years of motherhood, you kind of dress what you have to because you're going to be dirty all the time. And being a nurse, you just scrubs, that whole thing, you are told what you have to wear. But, all these years, I have always dressed up for church. I still think that is an important thing to do. That's just part of how I am made up. But when in my nursing career, when I was allowed to wear other things than scrubs, even as a school nurse, I was a school nurse for 10 years when my children were growing up, and we had dress down days, but I probably was one of the best dressed school nurses in the district because I wore skirts and shoes that I could run if I needed to with those, but I still dressed up. And then when I got into management in the hospital, I definitely dressed for that role. Sometimes I would be asked why I dressed so nicely in the hospital, but it was just that's part of how I am made up. I think certain positions hold certain regard and respect, and I'd like to dress for the part. And I like fashion. So where else would I was going to wear these lovely clothes? I could wear them every day anywhere else, so I would wear them to work. Now, as I've been with you, and we love to travel, and you meet my fashion sense. You exceed my fashion sense most of the time.
Yeah, baby.
You look better than I do a lot of the time. You have a better shoe collection, for sure. And you're not shy. So we dress and overdress for pretty much everything we do. We have a great time doing it. And you know what the most beautiful part of an outfit is your smile and your confidence that you have while you're walking down the street. I have had many women say to me, I don't know how you do that. I can barely even just put a dress on. I feel so uncomfortable. And that has to come from within. I totally, completely believe that if you believe in yourself and you can walk with confidence, others will believe in you as well, and they will appreciate the effort that you put in. We are often told that. We were just told that the other day when we were out for dinner, that after it was my birthday dinner, we were at a very nice steakhouse. It was high-end, nice, beautiful place, velvet seating, you know, the chairs were velvet, all those beautiful things. And we were probably the nicest dressed people in there. And the couple next to us, when we left, they said, it is so nice to see people dress for the occasion. You know, makes you feel good, but we do it for ourselves. We don't do it for other people to look at us and say things. I don't do that, but I always feel great. I feel confident in what I'm doing. I hope to inspire you to feel confident in you. Now, if that is dressing up like I do, that's great. If it's not, and you're just casual and you love your yoga pants and sweatpants and, you know, being comfortable in that too, you do you. I believe that that is what we are all called to do, is just be ourselves. What do you think?
Until next time, we are the Roses.
Yeah, baby.